Hello, me again. Okay, this is the welcome we're calling this presentation. It's not about the class material, it's about the structure of how things are going on. I think you'll find it very helpful. So let's get to it here. Welcome or welcome back, Carl Albert State College, of course. Excuse me. You've enrolled in one or both of these classes: physical hazards control, no book needed if you have the OSHA book on 29 CFR 1910 for another class, and risk management. And the book is Risk Management for Safety Professionals by Bruce K. Lyon and George Popov, available from the American Society of Safety Professionals, ASSP.org. Then click on publications. That's where I got mine. You probably find that other places too, because I'm sure you're better at that than I am. Okay, I'm Mr. Puel, your instructor. You can find out more about me by watching my video, How I Became a Safety Professional. This is available in both classes. So if you viewed it in one, you don't have to view it in another, unless, of course, you enjoyed it so much. Do view it at least once, because we talk about a lot of things in it. I don't have office hours to call Albert, but I am readily available by phone at 918-839-6990, a number you will find all over the place, or email me at rwpuhl@carlalbert.edu. I can come to Poto campus to meet with you if need be. Okay, you're now an adult, so if your parents ask me how you're doing, I can't answer them without your approval. So welcome to adulthood. I commend you on your decision to pursue higher education. The path to success is pretty simple sometimes. It's similar to what it takes to be successful at your job. Do the work. Students who do the work will most likely get a good grade. Do it on time and do it well. Don't think that because this is an online course, you can take it easy. If you do, you will fail. This is a graph of the students in my 3 classes that I had in the fall. And it shows the percent of work completed is the x-axis. The final grade is the y-axis. Now it's not linear, so you can see that the numbers at the bottom aren't like evenly spaced. But you can see that the key points I've highlighted here is 63%. That's down here, and 84%, because the students that turned in 63% of the assignments failed. Pretty simple. Everybody that turned in 84% at least got a passing grade. And of course, the ones that turned in a higher percentage got a better grade. And this gap between 63 and 84% makes a lot of sense. People that weren't going to do it aren't going to do it. They quit at 60. The most ever did it was 63%. The people who are going to do it did it. So that makes a lot of sense. And this anomaly here, this one person did 100% of the assignments, but did them, I could tell, pretty quickly and didn't do them very well. So they did pass, but they got a B. Just barely got a B too, by the way. Anyhow, but that shows you right there pretty much. If you do the job, do the work, turn it in on time, you're going to get probably at least a B. There was one C there, I think. Okay, the schedule is pretty simple. There are 16 weeks of instruction broken down into 16 modules. Sometimes each module is a chapter, usually it is in the book, but not always. When we say a module is open, that means it's available to students. I'll let you figure out what closed means. Work refers to all assignments, tests, quizzes, exams, etc. Anything you have to turn in. Each module, except Module 1, will open on a Sunday at 8 a.m. and remain available for the entire semester. But any work submitted after 1 week will be considered late and receive a lesser grade. The later the submission, the lower the grade. These dates are shown on the course outline, and I think throughout the course too. So it's by the end of the next Sunday. So it's open, one Sunday. By the end of the next Sunday, it's due. If it's not due, you can still do it, but you're going to get a lesser grade. And that grading is to be at the discretion of the instructor. You should finish all the work for a module in the first week it's open, so you will get the most credit, and you won't let the work pile up and have to hurry through it. No doubt lowering your grade and turning it in late, further lowering your grade. So even though it's open, we urge you, get it done anyhow during that first week. It's open. So you're not piling it up. If you pile it up at the end of the grade, you're probably not going to do very well. When taking a test or quiz, read the question. Many times students lose points because they do one of two things. They give a perfectly good answer, but just not to the question that's asked. Or more frequently, they don't answer it completely. For example, a question might be, what is OSHA and what does it do? Well, that's two different things, isn't it? And they'll answer Occupational Safety and Health Act /administration and stop. losing grade points. So again, read the question, answer it completely. That happens a lot. They don't read the question. It's obvious. So don't be in a hurry. Read the question. Each module will usually contain at least one video / PowerPoint, which is a PowerPoint presentation, kind of just like this one, with me talking to you about it. You need to view them. You need to view each one of them. Although it may not cover everything that may appear on tests or quizzes, it will cover much of it. And I just may emphasize things I think important enough to be on a test or a quiz. Maybe, who knows? Don't fall into the trap that because this course is online, it will be easy. I think a lot of students don't fail online courses just because of that reason right there. Okay, each course has a course outline, which is available at all times. It's a Word document. It shows that in each module, it shows what is in each module. And it's the same as the instructor comments for each module. So at the beginning of each module and the section of the course outline for that module are going to be the same. And that's by design. Okay. Notice in the course outline, some items are in red. Okay, these are the work that you must turn in. I did highlight them for a reason. So you can't say, geez, I forgot or I missed that. They're also numbered very simply. The module number dot the work. So 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 2.1, 2.2. So that's how we refer to them when we need to. Instead of saying that quiz about so-and-so, just say 3.2 or whatever it is. And we'll know, you and I will both know exactly what you're talking about. So that number should carry through onto the grade sheet, the grading in Blackboard as well. And I did that hopefully to make it just clearer and easier. Also, each work item will have some numbers, letters, and square brackets after them. The code is pretty simple. Q is the number of questions. P is the number of points. Quizzes will have both. So you might see a quiz that says 12Q, 38P. 12 questions, 38 points, 40, whatever. If something is a PDF file or some such, you can have a short description, like it's 2 pages, PDF, whatever. Videos can have the runtime shown. Okay, this including the video PowerPoints. If it's just a number like 12 colon 34, 12 minutes, 34 seconds, that's the runtime of that video. They're there to help you plan your time and let you know what's going on. So just to give you an idea, you can look at it. You can say, okay, I've got an hour here. I can't do something. I can do this much in this hour or whatever. So you can ignore it or you can look at it. It's up to you. Now, Blackboard. Be sure you're using Google Chrome as your browser. Blackboard doesn't like anything else. And I learned this from personal experience when I first started teaching online. It was driving me crazy because I could see some stuff and not others, and I couldn't figure it out. So finally, I loaded up Chrome and ran it on Chrome, and it worked fine. So I know for a fact that Chrome is the preferred browser for Blackboard. Blackboard grading is not accurate. It grades only the work that you have completed. So it does not include any zeros you may have until the instructor puts them in as zeros. And since all modules are kept open throughout the entire course, zeros won't be in until the final week. So what Blackboard does is if there's, let's say, 5 assignments due and you've done 3 of them, what's just going to grade you on those 3 of them, not the other 2? Me, I'm going to go to the end of the module and find out what's done in the module and how much you have done by then. And that's how I'm going to grade you. You haven't done them. So my grade is going to be more accurate. At the end of the day, it's going to come out that way anyhow. So that's just an anomaly in Blackboard that I don't like at all. But I don't know how to get around it. Okay, I keep an Excel spreadsheet for your grades, which is the one I will use for your grade. That's what I'm going to put on. That's the grade that I have on that spreadsheet. But you can get your grade from me at any time. Just text me about it. I'm not trying to keep the grades away from you. That's the way Blackboard is. Pay attention to announcements and emails. Announcements are the way instructors communicate with all the students at once. Announcements will also be sent to your CASE email address. When an announcement is sent out, it is your responsibility to read it and act accordingly. I won't be inundating you with announcements, I don't think, but when I do, pay attention, please. You're going to see different terminology in my classes, 3 types of tests. A quiz is a short answer type of test. In other words, it asks you for the answer, not a multiple choice. You have to give an answer. And that's the majority of them. Almost every module is going to have a quiz. Test is a multiple choice type of test. And there's, I don't know how many of them there are. Exam, I only use that term for midterm and final exam, but exam is basically a test. but the exam and the midterm are multiple choice. I just determine exam to differentiate from the stuff that's in a module. These are the midterm and the final. There also are a lot of assignments, usually reports or papers to submit. All these together are referred simply as work, with quiz, test, exam, assignments. Parting thoughts here. Although the student's the one that has to do the work, the instructor is an important part of your education. Do not hesitate to call or contact them, just me, if you have a question or problem. It's our job. Do not wait until it's too late. Do not hesitate to call me if you have a question or a problem. If you don't do anything with the first 3 or 4 weeks of the class, you're probably not going to do very good throughout the class, and you're going to hate it. Do the work. If you have problems or questions, give me a call. That's what I'm here for. So, all right, that's it. And I hope you enjoy the course. And I'll like to say good luck to you, but I guarantee you there's nothing in luck involved. Do the work and you'll get a good grade.